TikTok is an amazing way to grow your following online. While it may be easier than other platforms, it still requires strategy. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to grow your TikTok account today. Make sure you stick around to the end. I'm going to be sharing with you my #1 tip on how to use TikTok Live to grow your account super fast. Okay, so my first tip is that you want to be posting about 4 to 8 times a day. I know you're like, 4 to 8 times a day, but we're talking about 7 seconds, 8-second videos, maybe 15 seconds. And what happens is that when you post that amount of content per day, it's pushed out to all types of different people, and that is how you're growing your account fast. Now, you're not going to be doing the same exact thing. For example, sometimes I'll teach on Instagram or TikTok or business. Other times I'm just being funny. And then because I'm a good dancer, I'll dance. And so all 8 of my videos are very, very different, but they're doing the exact same thing. They're bringing people back to me. When you're posting that frequently, like 4 times a day, you're giving yourself a huge opportunity to reach 4 different types of people, and that's going to help you grow your account super fast. Now, my second tip is anytime TikTok comes out with a brand new feature, use it. That goes for any social media platform. So when you see something brand new pop up, use it, and TikTok is gonna push you out even more, and that's just gonna help you reach more people. For my third tip, participate in any kind of trends you see on the For You page. And how do you know if something is trending? That's when you're on the For You page and you're scrolling and you keep seeing the exact same thing over and over and over again. You can do a trend just like that. The reason that it's trending is because everybody's doing it. And so you have an opportunity to do it and flip it to match your particular niche. Now, a pro tip is that when you do flip it, change the ending, because the way you go viral on TikTok is causing people to watch your video over and over and over again. Now, how do you get them to do that? That's doing something that's kind of trending, but then you flip the ending. And my fourth tip is create your own trends. Now, what do I mean by that? That could be you creating your own dance, your own audio, or whatever. And one of the benefits of creating your own trends is that people will pick it up and do your trend. Also, what happens is that when big creators pick up your trend, they start tagging you. And what does that mean? That means millions of people start doing the trend, tagging you, tagging you, tagging you. Next thing you know, you're TikTok famous. And my fifth tip is go live daily. Now, it's important to note that in order to go live, you have to have at least 1,000 followers. One of the things I love about live stream is that it has given me an opportunity to truly connect with my community. Whereas with my videos, they're kind of talking to me, but on live stream, it's like back and forth. Now listen, before you actually hit that live button, create a TikTok video and post it to your account and then go live, because something happens on the For You page. Something happens with the live stream and your video, and it usually causes an explosion. I had a video where I posted it on TikTok. It was just 7 seconds and I went live for about an hour. When I got off the video, I had 10,000 new followers. By the end of the week, I had 67,000 new followers. If you're asking, what do I talk about when I go live? Well, we're gonna talk about that a little later on in the video. If you're getting value out of this video, can you do me a favor and hit like? Because what that does is it really helps out the channel. And my sixth tip is create a series. Now, I know you're saying, what do you mean by a series? Well, I'll give you an example. Let's just say you're like Marie Kondo and you help people to organize their home. Well, you create a series like 3-part, 5-part, or even 6-part, and you get on TikTok and do a 15-second video saying how to organize your home Part 1. What that does is, yes, it causes people to watch your video, but it also causes them to come back to see the next day about the second video. And somebody else may have caught your third video from the For You page, but what does that do? That causes them to go back to your account to watch video #1 and #2, and now they're binge watching and they're hooked, and you end up with a brand new follower. And a big tip is give people a reason to come back tomorrow. You have to say it in your video, which could be, this is part 1, or come back for part 2. They end up coming back for part 2. And my seventh tip is create content that lends itself to be stitched. What that means is that you create a piece of content and then a creator will take a bite-sized piece of yours and add their content to the end. For example, I have a video that says, tell me you grew up with parents in network marketing without telling me that your parents were in network marketing. A person takes the first part of the video, cuts it, and then adds their content to it. And what ends up happening is that video appears on their page. So if they have millions of followers, people not only see you, but they also see your name, and it's clickable. So then people end up going all the way back to your page, and you could gain hundreds and thousands of followers from one small stitched video. So my 8th tip is all about hashtags. Now, hashtags are extremely important on TikTok, but they're very different. It's important for you to use hashtags that all are about your video and your targeted audience, and make sure you use hashtags that have between 300,000 and 1 million views, because if you use hashtags that have billions of views on them, then you're gonna kind of get lost. For more about hashtags and my optimization process, click the link in the description, and there's a video all about that. And my 9th tip is do a duet to a video that is already viral. People love to see your reaction to viral videos. I've done that probably 50 times, and the videos always go viral, and I gain even more followers. And my 10th tip is repurpose your TikTok content on other platforms like Facebook and Instagram Reels. What that's going to do is when people see that video, it's going to cause them to come back to your TikTok account, and then you're going to get more views and possibly more followers. And my 11th tip is, when possible, do your video with a second person, because people are always waiting to see what is that second person going to do, especially if they're just standing there. We will watch the video all the way to the end to see if they do something crazy or not. Bonus tip. Go live while you're working. One, there's no extra effort in it. And second, people love to see the behind the scenes. They want to see what you're doing when you're working and not just creating TikTok videos. And third, it builds anticipation for the thing that you're doing. Like if you're doing a podcast, it's gonna make them go, where's her podcast? How can I listen to more? And next thing you know, you have built your other following. Now, I know I went through that rather quickly, but if you want a more in-depth strategy on how I plan my TikToks, click this video here. But for more rapid fire TikTok tips, click here. Either way, I'll see you in the next video.